This is going to blow your mind. Are you tired of the same old boring food? Then you need to get your ass over to Europe and try some real bloody grub. We're about to embark on a culinary journey to discover the most delicious, the most iconic dishes this continent has to offer. From Lithuania to bloody Spain, we're diving headfirst into a world of flavor. Make sure you've hit that subscribe button and ring the bloody bell so you don't miss out on this incredible adventure for your taste buds. Right, you lot, we're starting in Lithuania, a country known for its rich history, stunning landscapes, and of course its hearty cuisine. Today, we're diving into a dish that will put some hair on your chest. Cepelinai. These aren't just any dumplings, they're a Lithuanian staple. Imagine this. You've got a massive Zeppelin, right? Now shrink it down and make it out of potatoes. But instead of being filled with hot air, it's stuffed with a savory meat filling and smothered in a creamy bacony sauce. It's a flavor explosion. This ain't your nan's mashed potatoes, no sir. These are next-level potato dumplings. These potato dumplings are hearty, they're flavorful, and they'll leave you feeling like you could conquer the bloody world. They're the ultimate comfort food. They're traditionally filled with minced pork, which gives them a rich, savory taste. But some brave souls go for the lamb, adding a unique twist to the classic recipe. And let me tell you, the combination of the creamy potatoes, the rich meat, and the crispy bacon bits is enough to make a grown man cry. It's that good. Perfect for those cold Lithuanian winters when you need something warm and filling to keep you going. Or, just a Tuesday night when you're feeling peckish and want something comforting. So if you ever find yourself in Lithuania, do yourself a favor and order a plate of Cepelinai. Trust me, your taste buds will thank you. Next up, we're heading east to Russia for a taste of their national treasure borscht. Don't let the color fool you, this ain't no ordinary soup. It's a vibrant, flavorful explosion in your mouth. We're talking a rich broth, bursting with earthy beetroot, tender chunks of beef, and a medley of fresh vegetables. And the best part, a dollop of sour cream to cut through the richness and add a touch of luxury. Some like it hot, some like it cold, frankly. I don't give a damn. It's delicious either way. Trust me, once you've had a taste of real Russian borscht, you'll never look at beetroot the same way again. Now let's hop over to Switzerland for a taste of pure indulgence fondue. Picture this, a bubbling cauldron of melted cheese just begging to be dipped into. It's the ultimate sharing experience, perfect for a romantic evening or a night out with friends. But here's the kicker, you've got to choose your weapon wisely. Crusty bread? Check. Steamed vegetables? Absolutely. But for the real daredevils out there, try dipping some pickled onions or gherkins. The contrast of the sharp acidic flavors against the rich, creamy cheese is a revelation. And don't even get me started on the wine. A crisp white wine is the perfect accompaniment to cut through the richness of the cheese and cleanse your palate. So gather your mates, fire up the fondue pot, and prepare for a night of cheesy bliss. All right, you lot, get those napkins ready because we're off to sunny Spain for a taste of their national dish, paella. This ain't your average rice dish, no sir. This is a celebration of flavor, a symphony of colors, a culinary masterpiece. We're talking saffron-infused rice, cooked to perfection in a wide, shallow pan. Then you've got your choice of toppings, from succulent seafood like prawns and mussels to tender chicken and chorizo. And don't forget the vegetables, peas, peppers, artichoke hearts, all adding their unique flavors and textures to the mix. But the real secret to a killer paella is the soccara. That's the crispy, caramelized layer of rice at the bottom of the pan. So find yourself a sunny terrace, order a pitcher of sangria, and dig into a plate of paella. Bonjour, you lot. We're in France now, home of the Eiffel Tower, romance, and of course the mighty croissant. This ain't your average pastry, no sir. This is a work of art, a testament to French baking prowess. Imagine this. You take a bite and the flaky, buttery layers practically melt in your mouth. The aroma alone is enough to make you weak at the knees. It's the perfect way to start your day, whether you're enjoying it with a cup of strong coffee in a Parisian cafe or grabbing one on the go. Fill them with ham and cheese for a savory treat, or slather them with Nutella for a decadent dessert. So next time you're feeling fancy, skip the toast and treat yourself to a real French croissant. Guten Tag from Austria. home of Mozart, mountains, and of course the legendary Wiener Schnitzel. Now this ain't your average schnitzel, no sir. This is the real deal, the gold standard, the king of all schnitzels. We're talking a thin, tenderized veal cutlet pounded to perfection. Then it's coated in breadcrumbs and fried to a glorious golden brown. And the best part, it's traditionally served with a squeeze of lemon juice and a side of potato salad. But here's the kicker, the key to a perfect Wiener Schnitzel is all in the frying. You need a hot pan, plenty of butter, and a steady hand. So find yourself a traditional Austrian Gasthaus, order a pint of beer, and prepare to be amazed by the Wiener Schnitzel. Joe Etvajat from Hungary, the land of thermal baths, paprika, and rich culinary traditions. And of course, the soul-warming goulash. Now, this ain't your average stew, no sir. It's a dish that has been perfected over centuries. This is a flavor bomb, a culinary hug in a bowl, a taste of Hungarian history. Each spoonful tells a story of tradition and love. We're talking tender chunks of beef, slow-cooked to perfection in a rich paprika-infused broth. The beef is so tender, it practically melts in your mouth. Then you've got your onions, your carrots, and other fresh vegetables, your potatoes, all adding their unique flavors and textures to the mix. Each ingredient plays its part in creating a harmonious blend, and the best part is traditionally served with a dollop of sour cream or yogurt, adding a creamy contrast to the rich stew, and a side of dumplings or crusty bread to soak up every last drop of that delicious broth. But here's the kicker, the real secret to a killer goulash is time. Patience is key. The longer it simmers, the more the flavors meld and develop. It's a slow dance of ingredients coming together. It's the kind of dish that gets better with age, like a fine wine or a vintage cheese. The flavors deepen and become more complex. So grab a spoon, find yourself a cozy spot, and dig into a bowl of Hungarian goulash. It's comfort food at its finest. Buongiorno from Italy, the land of romance, pizza, and of course the legendary pasta carbonara. Now, this ain't your average pasta dish, no sir. This is a culinary masterpiece, a symphony of flavors, a testament to Italian simplicity. We're talking perfectly cooked spaghetti, coated in a rich, creamy sauce made with eggs, cheese, pancetta, and a generous grind of black pepper. That's it. No cream, no milk, no nonsense. Just pure, unadulterated Italian goodness. But here's the kicker. The key to a perfect carbonara is all in the technique. You need to work quickly and confidently to prevent the eggs from scrambling. The result? A silky, smooth sauce that clings to every strand of pasta. So find yourself a charming trattoria, order a glass of Chianti, and prepare to be seduced by the pasta carbonara. Hello from Belgium, the land of chocolate, beer, and of course the legendary Belgian waffles. Now these ain't your average waffles, no sir. These are light, crispy, and utterly irresistible. We're talking about a fluffy batter cooked to perfection in a special waffle iron that creates those deep, inviting squares. And the best part, the toppings. From classic whipped cream and fresh fruit to decadent chocolate sauce and ice cream, the possibilities are endless. But here's the kicker, the real secret to a perfect Belgian waffle is all in the batter. It needs to be light and airy with just the right amount of sweetness. The result? A waffle that's crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside, like a little cloud of happiness. So find yourself a cozy cafe, order a strong coffee, and indulge in a Belgian waffle. All right, you lot, we're finishing our culinary journey in good old Blighty with a dish that's as British as it gets. Fish and chips, this iconic meal has been a staple of British cuisine for generations. Now, this ain't your average takeaway. No, sir. It's a beloved tradition enjoyed by people of all ages. This is a national institution, a culinary icon, a taste of British history. From the bustling streets of London to the quiet seaside towns, fish and chips have a special place in our hearts. We're talking about fresh, flaky fish dipped in batter and fried to a golden crisp. The batter is key, giving the fish that perfect crunch. Then you've got your thick-cut chips, fluffy on the inside, crispy on the outside. These aren't just any fries, they're the perfect complement to the fish. And of course, no plate of fish and chips is complete without a generous dollop of tartar sauce and a sprinkle of salt and vinegar. These condiments elevate the dish to another level. But here's the kicker, the real secret to a proper fish and chips is all in the frying. The temperature and timing must be just right. You need a hot fryer, fresh oil, and a steady hand. It's an art form really, perfected over years of practice. So find yourself a local chippy, grab a newspaper and tuck into a plate of fish and chips. It's more than just a meal, it's a slice of British culture. Well, there you have it, you lot. A whirlwind tour of some of the most delicious, the most iconic dishes Europe has to offer. From Lithuania to bloody Britain, we've covered it all. Now, I know what you're thinking. Chef Ramsay, I'm starving. Well, get off your arse and get cooking. And don't even think about serving me up some microwaved rubbish. I want to see fresh ingredients, bold flavors, and most importantly, I want to see passion. Because that's what European cuisine is all about. Passion, tradition, and a love of good food.